Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Coaches told us in the game production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Baylor.
First and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Bears are on the move here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Dropping back, it's Moffitt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender here.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll give it to the back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the Bears will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 14, Baylor 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Oh, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
The quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big time.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Breaking through defenders. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they make the stop and get the ball carrier down.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida, 21, Baylor, 0.
The Bears will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a hard running there through a tackle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Back to pass. It's Moffitt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Now, the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Handoff to the back. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now from the pistol formation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Sticking with the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Bears will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Fights off a defender. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Moffitt. And he fires the football to the right side. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Great cut there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff in a single back formation. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll hand it off.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked. And it's a turnover on downs.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Baylor offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And we're able to get him down. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow, that is a fitting ending the way this offense has played today. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more